How to draw a great white shark. This is Adventure Art Challenge Day 8. Grab a pencil and we're going to start with the mouth. You're going to make a little bit of a triangle going to the right and then swoop up for the nose, over for the head, and a big curved line going down to almost the bottom of the paper. Then go back to the mouth and we're going to do a very similar shape on the inside, but this time it's going to almost connect down to the bottom. That's where the tail is going to go. Then swing up for part of the tail, swing down for the other part, and connect it together. You want the ends of the fins to be pointed, kind of like the top of a triangle. Now let's add in the details. Go to one side of the body and add a triangle shape for the fin. Then go to the top, and that's going to be the dorsal fin. That's the part we always recognize as the shark. Then we're going to make this middle wiggly line, and that's going to be the white belly and the gray back. Now let's add in the other pectoral fin and see how it went below the back line. I don't really want the back going through the fin, so I'm going to erase it and then put back the pectoral fin. Add in 3 lines for the gills, and let's go up to the eyes. We're going to start with a rainbow shape, then a flat line on the bottom, put a moon shape in the middle, and then a square. That's just the light reflecting off the eye. Add in another moon shape and color that in. There's your eye. Place a small curved line on the end of the nose. That way our shark can smell. Put pointy, jagged lines on the inside of the mouth coming down, and then on the inside of the mouth going up. This is going to be the shark teeth. I felt like he looked kind of grumpy, so I made his smile a little bit more noticeable. Add in any other details you want before moving on to step 2. Step 2 is adding a black marker onto everything you want to keep. If you think it looks good, trace over it with this black marker. Be careful because some details might be hard to trace over if you have a thick black marker like what I have. Like you'll see sometimes the gills or the teeth can be a little bit small, and you may have to switch to a fine tip black marker. Step 3 is adding color. I'm using a gel crayon because I really like how easy it is to put it onto the paper and then you can smudge it around. I'm not concerned with getting all of the white space covered in this gray color. I'm using a light gray to start off. Once I get it mostly on there, then I'm going to take my finger and smudge everything around. It's super fun to do this. You can also use a wet paintbrush to make it smudge around even better. I'm not done yet because I'm going to add a dark gray to the back, and this is typical for most underwater sea creatures. They've got dark on the top of them and white on the bottom of them, and it helps them blend into the water. I wanted to add a pop of color, so I added green to the eyes, even though sharks don't really have green eyes. And then it was time for the background. I started to do dark blue on the bottom half and light blue on most of the paper. I actually had it overlap the dark blue. That way when I started smudging it together, it created this really cool gradient that kind of looked like the ocean.